Have you ever had a Monday on a Friday? We're not actually having a Monday on a Friday. We're having fun on a Friday, but boy, it's just been a busy Friday. Hi there, everybody. It's Chief Meteorologist Tim Miller. Let's go over your forecast for the weekend and what we can expect over the next couple of days because there are some subtle changes. Want to show you this map. This is a fascinating map, real quick here. You see this sort of heavy, dark gray, brownish color on your screen? Maybe it's hard for you to see. I wouldn't be surprised if it is. You know what that is? That is smoke from the Canadian wildfires that are going on. This happened last year and it's happened again this year, and the Canadians are having a hard time getting a handle on this. Don't forget, there's so much wooded area in Canada. If there's a fire that's going on, number one, it's hard to get to. Number two, a lot can burn. And that's been pretty much the case, really, from New York City, Boston, Chicago, all the way through the Midwest. And some of this smoke is sort of sneaking down our way. Now, with that being said, there is a code orange air quality alert for York, Chester, and Lancaster counties until 8 o'clock tonight. That doesn't have anything to do with this smoke, although you may see a little bit of haze in the Charlotte area because of it. But the reason being is because, number one, we have these high temperatures into the mid 90s. There's not a breeze to be blowing. You can go like this and you'd produce more of a breeze than you have outside. So with little wind, metropolitan Charlotte, with all the cars, the traffic, and the city life, and it's hot and there's no breeze, there's an air quality issue, certainly for the city of Charlotte, but also for us. Again, that would include York, Chester, and Lancaster counties till about 8 o'clock tonight. So be careful. If you have any type of breathing issues, try to stay inside this evening. I will tell you, it will get better throughout the weekend, but fascinating picture there of some of the smoke that we have been encountering, or certainly the nation's been encountering. Let's do a couple things. Before I show you what we can expect for the weekend, I want to show you this. This may be hard for you to see, but if I really want to give you an idea of what's going on here. This darker green area that dips down through much of the Midlands into the upstate, that is a marginal risk of severe weather coming up for tomorrow. All right, so that means the possibility of some strong storms are likely for tomorrow. I don't have my glasses on. I will tell you that this will continue into Sunday as well. So that was for Saturday. Let's jump ahead here and take a look into Sunday and see what Sunday offers. Here we are into Sunday. So Sunday, once again, this includes much of the state for the opportunity of strong to severe thunderstorms for Saturday and Sunday. So this is what we'll have to be watching for sure over the next couple of days. Let's also talk about what's happening weather-wise, and I want to jump ahead here till Sunday. So this is Sunday. This gives you the broad picture here. We have low pressure that's developing off the Florida West Coast. This is Tampa Bay here, Apalachicola, Panhandle of Florida. The National Hurricane Center gives us about a 20% chance of developing into something tropical. I think that's pushing it at this point. But nonetheless, this will be a big rainmaker for Florida and also the possibility for us. I think this is going to give us enough moisture to the heating of the day for us to generate some showers and some thunderstorms all across the state for Saturday into Sunday. This little dotted line here that you see orange, maybe you can see on your screen, that's a trough. That's a weakness in the atmosphere. So between the weakness in the atmosphere, one, the heating of the day, the July heat, a lot of Gulf moisture from this low here, all those ingredients are ripe for thunderstorms to develop come afternoon time. Before we get to those thunderstorms in the afternoon, both tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday, the heat index is going to be tremendous. I think at least 103 for parts of the upstate. That's what it'll feel like. 105 to 107 across the Midlands, and perhaps 109 to 110 down towards the low country. Again, that's Saturday and Sunday. So it'll be blistering heat. And by the way, if you're headed to the beach, the only relief you're going to get is unless you go in the water, because the temperatures on the beach are going to be pretty much just as wicked. Let's get into Sunday evening. Notice Sunday evening, this will change. I promise you this. And by the way, I'll continue to update you throughout the weekend here on our social media sites, both on YouTube and our Facebook site. This has the low going up into Georgia rather than sitting and spinning. A lot of the models have this thing sitting and spinning in the Gulf of Mexico. I'm sort of caught between whether it goes to the north or just sits and spins in the Gulf. I'm leaning towards it sitting and spinning, but let's just take what the National Weather Service is saying here and just sort of give an idea here. By Monday, the low is up pretty much near Augusta, and this gives us a decent opportunity of rain. My feeling is this will basically sit on top of us for several days. Here's Tuesday, here's Wednesday, here comes an approaching front. That front will stall out for us on Thursday. Notice by Thursday, it gives us a chance of rain. So my thinking is once we start tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, through much of next week, we're going to have a decent chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms each day. Some days better opportunities than others. So here's Futurecast. Let's get into Saturday morning. It's all relatively quiet. Notice by Saturday afternoon, there's 2 o'clock. It's relatively quiet. Watch what happens after that. Boom, scattered showers and storms develop. This is 5 o'clock till about 8 o'clock. Gets all quiet again. Then watch what happens on Sunday. This is Sunday afternoon at 2 o'clock. And notice by 5, 6, 7, 8 o'clock, more showers and storms start to pop. So again, I think we're fine in the morning hours. If you have anything to do anytime after about 12 noon all across the state, all bets are off because I think we'll have some thunderstorm activity. And again, some of these storms could be strong to severe. So it's going to be a very interesting week ahead as we watch that low. But right now, it's the heat we're concerned about air quality tonight until about 8 o'clock. This for Chester, York, and Lancaster counties. And then we'll worry about some thunderstorm activities coming up over the weekend. In the meantime, stay safe. Remember, if you hear thunder, see lightning off the lake, out of the pool, especially, oftentimes, even though, light travels faster than sound, you may hear the thunder but not see the lightning because the lightning is cloud to cloud, right? And we don't see it, but you hear the thunder. All the kids out of the pool. Tell them, blame Tim Miller. Uncle Tim says out of the pool when it's thundering because you never know, right? And then wait for the storm to pass. Have yourself a great weekend. Stay with us all weekend long. We'll keep you updated with the latest.